Welcome back to the MadWorld Business Podcast. In this episode, I'll share tips that will revolutionize your business performance. As a boss, you want to get the most out of your time, employees, and resources. You want to increase revenue and decrease costs. Here we bring you 6 ways just to do that. Number 1. Focus on saving hours, not minutes. In order to make most of your time, you need to focus on saving hours. Yes, we have all the same 24 hours in our day, but by focusing on the big picture and planning ahead, you can find ways to save more time than you ever imagined possible. The key is to learn how to prioritize what matters most in order to work smarter, not harder. If a task takes an hour and doesn't help advance your goal, then it is probably not worth doing. It is easy enough to take care of tasks like checking email or making phone calls as they come up. However, that's where many entrepreneurs lose their productivity edge, getting caught up in small details that don't really matter that much in the long term. Number 2, have high expectations for your team. If you want to be successful, it is essential that you have a clear idea of what you want from your employees and what kind of performance level is expected from them. This will motivate them and make it easier for them to perform better. High expectations also reflect your values. If you expect someone to work hard and complete tasks thoroughly, this shows that doing so is important to you. Expectations should be clear, specific, and measurable. Try saying the report must be submitted by noon instead of the report needs to be done. They should also be communicated openly so that everyone knows what is expected of them at all times. And take measures if they fall behind on a deadline or are performing poorly in general, no matter how much time has passed since last being told about this aspect. Number 3, develop a company culture that gets most out of people without burning them out. Culture is the way people in an organization behave. It's not just about values and beliefs, but also how people interact with one another and their customers, partners, and other stakeholders. The culture of a company can either hinder or help performance. People are at their best when they feel like they belong to something bigger than themselves, something that makes them feel confident in their abilities to achieve results that matter to them personally as well as to the organization. When employees believe in what the organization stands for, they will want to go above and beyond for it. And you will see those efforts reflected in your business performance metrics over time. Use these tips to make sure you're creating a workspace culture that gets the most out of everyone without burning them out. Number 4, don't micromanage employees. Studies have shown that micromanagement can be counterproductive for many reasons. It makes employees feel undervalued and not trusted enough for their jobs, which leads to resentment and low morale. Micromanagement also leads to poor decision making on the part of the manager because they are not able to see what is happening at the ground level or make decisions based on fact as they arise in real time. Instead, trust your team members and let them do what they were hired to do. Number 5, celebrate wins and successes together as a team. As you are celebrating all of the achievements you have made in your business, Don't forget to include your team. It is important to celebrate all wins, big or small. For example, if one member of your team did something great or saved the company some money, make sure they know how grateful you are for what they did. Everybody will appreciate this recognition and inspire them to do more. One technique that can help with this is having a high five meeting once or twice per month where everybody gets together and celebrates all of their accomplishments throughout that time frame. This gives every employee an opportunity to share their successes with others and also helps remind everyone how much there is left for them to achieve as individuals within this organization. Concluding, by focusing on right things, you can make sure your team is working at the highest level. This will allow you to reduce stress while increasing productivity. The bottom line is that if you want to improve your business performance, then it is time to start thinking like an entrepreneur. If this episode was insightful, make sure to support us. Thank you.